microtransactions, and
DRM.
Downloadable content.
What's up, gamers? Welcome to Gamer Rant. There's going to be a pinned comment below that's going to explain why I just said that. There is a logical reason behind it. Short answer, I found there's a potential way I could petition Twitter, but we'll see where it goes. Anyway, more information, pinned comment down below. So I haven't been doing a video in about a week or so because I've been busy playing The Outer Worlds, and while I was playing it, I decided that was going to be the first game I review on this channel. But because the game allows you to make decisions, I've been basically like saving, and then I'd reload, make a different decision, that kind of thing. So that's why it's taken me a little longer to actually beat that game. I did actually attempt to do this video, ironically, both Monday and yesterday, but there was just shit going wrong. Too long, or whatever the scenario may be. It just didn't work out, became frustrated, and just gave up. So, third time's the charm. But nonetheless, I'm gonna be giving you my thoughts and opinions and the facts when it comes to Blizzard, BlizzCon 2019. I think the position is a CO or something equivalent to that. Alan at Blizzard, and his statement, yes, statement, not an apology. Even if we could call it an apology, it's a fake apology. There was no real meaning behind it. It was more of a statement than an actual apology, because actions speak louder than words. To go over some questions, this was PC Gamer doing a phone interview with Alan. After the fact, I'm not going to read the questions verbatim, but I will link everything in the description box below. Will you reverse Blitzchung's 6-month ban or the casters? No. Why? There was a lot of fluff for the full answer, description box below, but basically, gamers and staff should post such things, that's political messages and topics, on their own accounts, which that turns out to actually be a false bullshit lie, because there was a Blizzard employee that actually showed their support for Blitzchung and Hong Kong. Later on, that tweet ended up being deleted. Article came out because Blizzard had told that employee to delete it. So, yeah, free speech, my ass, more lies from Blizzard within of itself. Alan was also questioned about the casters, why they did what they did, and, how come they're not going to reverse their ban when they literally didn't do anything. Alan's basic regurgitated message was they need to keep the broadcast focused on the game and or event. So it was basically their fault, even though it was something that they really couldn't control. That was hypocritical of them, because if we jump to BlizzCon 2019, at no time did Mr. Allen come out on the stage during the World of Warcraft Q&A and attempt to stop the audience from, not keeping the questions toward and geared around the event or World of Warcraft the game. They just continued to allow the audience randomly to, instead of ask questions, be like, hey, free Hong Kong, revolution of our time. Neither did the person walking around with the mic attempt to stop or try to divert people from not doing that and staying on topic. So more hypocrisy from Blizzard within of itself. This was an opportunity where they themselves could have came out on the stage like Mr. Allen, the big man that he is, and he could have put a stop to it, or somebody higher up there, and they chose not to. Because at the end of the day, they don't honestly care. All right, let's see. And then, of course, they talked about the Weibo post in the PC Q&A. That's what this is for, PC Gamer Q&A over the phone with Mr. Allen after he made his statement at BlizzCon. That was the Chinese official Blizzard post where it was like talked about the pride of China and whatnot. Allen said it was not authorized. They did not approve it. If they had asked for permission, they wouldn't have said anything. That's a bold-faced lie, because when that became a controversial thing, at no time did Blizzard really come out with an honest statement condemning them. Because at the end of the day, this all comes down to money. If they would have done it, there's potential that they would have lost money in China. Then, of course, we can actually jump to the very hypocrisy that is Blizzard when it comes to no political messages in their events or gaming streams, to which I will then state something needs to be mentioned both on Blizzard and gamers that are supporting Blizzard's decision because everyone keeps referring to this as a political message. Well, human rights is not a political message. It is simply something that is dealt with by politics within of itself. Just because something is dealt with by politics doesn't make it a political message. Now, one could probably ultimately argue that it's a political message because, well, it's a communist government. They want to go to a democratic government. None thus, it is a political movement, you could say. But at the end of the day, what this comes down to, the bigger focus here is human rights. And the mistreatment of a government mistreating its citizens within of itself. That's what this comes down to. Human rights. Human rights is not a political message or statement. Both Blizzard and the gamers that continue to support this stupid ideology need to pull their head out of their ass and, I don't know, maybe find some actual knowledge of what is a political statement. Hillary for prison. Trump 2020 political statements, all right? Libtards are stupid, all right? Because they're liberals. That's why, all right? Contards are stupid because they're Republicans. Those are all political messages, all right? Get out of here with this bullshit. But we're not done yet because Blizzard and their hypocrisy love to be hypocritical. For example, they have no problem supporting the LGBT community. And when they want to sit there and say that, hey, you know what, we need to keep this focused on the game or the event and not on a political message, then tell me, Blizzard, tell me, Alan, why did this happen?
And if Blizzard really wanted to keep politics out of games, as they keep saying, why did it have such a massive pride demonstration in the Overwatch League?
The Overwatch League has taken a day to celebrate Pride. I mean, the flagship character of the game, Tracer, she's a woman in a relationship with a woman, and so it's like right there up front, there's a lot of queer space in this game.
It is Pride Day here at the Blizzard Arena.
Overwatch League stand out.
Love rules, damn it.
Because our community is so diverse, it makes it a great space for the LGBTQ community.
That right there is a political message within of itself. Ironically, LBGT is basically the iteration of human rights. So why are you supporting one form of human rights, but you're condemning another form of human rights? And I don't want to hear no bullshit excuse that they're not condemning it, because that's what they are doing. Because at the end of the day, this actually comes back to money. Again, they don't honestly care about the LBGT community. They don't care whether you think you should have been born with a penis or a vagina. They don't care whether you like penis or dick, all right? They don't really care. The only thing they care about is that you are an audience that they have the potential to sell products to, so they're going to pretend to support you. Because if they're going to pretend to support your rights, they can't even pretend to support Chinese citizens. And the reason why they're not going to pretend to do it is because there's going to be a loss of money from there, because the government's going to be like, you know what? I don't think so, Blizzard. Goodbye, have a nice day. Your stuff isn't allowed here anymore. This all comes back to money. Every time, every day. Blizzard only cares about money. They don't care about human rights, whether that's the LBGT community in any motherfucking country, or whether that is the Chinese citizens being mistreated by their government within of itself. And they want to sit there and continue to use the excuse that they want video games to bring people together of all different beliefs and cultures and whatnot. Well, you know what? Just because video games and every other form of entertainment has the potential to do this does not mean that a company or the individuals should not criticize a country based on the immorality of how they treat their citizens. And especially coming from an American company that should actually hold more true to those values themselves, especially when they have a slogan that literally is exactly that. And they can't even follow it. This is all just PR bullshit. It all comes back to money, like I've said. They don't care about human rights. They don't care about the LGBT community because they only care as long as you continue to make them money. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video in some fashion or form. And remember, gamers, if you're not voicing your thoughts and concerns about the bullshit lies that is coming from these corporate dicks, and of course, Blizzard, you just might be a part of the motherfucking problem. Especially if you're defending them. You're definitely a part of the problem. There's no, you might be. You are part of the fucking problem, all right? This is human rights. Human rights is not a political message. So I just want to share something else. All right, so the video clip that I got is obviously in the description box below. But it's full of a lot of good information, both about what's actually happening in China, as well as, you know, the hypocrisy of Blizzard. So I definitely recommend you come and check out Reason's video. Link will be in the description box below. Why I will never support Blizzard again, the end of my career, Blizzard's involvement with China. To which I will just inherently say that, well, I doubt anyone's career would be over if they stopped supporting Blizzard. There's plenty of other online games out there that are just as good or even better, especially when it comes to Overwatch itself. There's that. Like I did state, I'm also working on a Death Stranding review controversy video. Another thing that I'm doing is I'm also writing it in an article form, because if you're unfamiliar, Gamer Rant does have a website, but unfortunately, it is still under construction because I am a procrastinator at heart, ladies and gentlemen. What you see here and right in this sidebar is all dummy content. You can even see this message right here, which basically says that the game's reviews are just dummy content, because we will not be reviewing actual games on the website. Instead, we're going to be reviewing the actual developers, both indie, mobile, and even retro. Retro, for example, would be Electronic Arts. A modern day review of them, and then a review when, well, they weren't shitty. That's pretty much what the retro review is, when developers and publishers weren't shitty and using microtransactions, day one updates, and that kind of shit. It's also going to be a place where we're going to actually re-review or rescore actual game reviews within of itself. So, for example, we're going to re-review Game Informer's Mortal Kombat 11. That's going to be in a video form, at least on the channel, and it's going to be in an actual, you know, article form on the website. So this is something I'm going to start really hitting pretty hard. So it's even possible that even if I don't write or do a video on a topic right away, you could always check out the website. So this is something I'm going to start. I mean, the last time I did an article was April 13, 2019. So it's time I stop dicking around, procrastinating, and really hitting this hard. Anyway, again, the bigger important thing here is to check this video out. And I hope, you know, subscribe. If you're not already subscribed, you know, definitely check out some of my other videos. Make sure it's actually a kind of channel you want to follow. We focus on the negative side of gaming, or the drama, as some people like to call it. And of course, you can always follow me on Twitter as well, at GamerRant_. So there's that one for, and that's the actual underscore, not the word underscore.